Welcome to the Spectrum Weekly Recap. I'm Executive Editor Alexander Carpenter, and here's just a few of the stories that we have on the website right now. Allegations about the president of the Fiji mission president. We focused several articles on the U.S. presidential election, exploring it from a variety of angles. And the Spectrum team took a fun look at spooky Adventism's creepiest quirks. Stay with us for the full recap. For this recap, we're bringing you the top stories shaping the Adventist conversation this week. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly updates on our homepage. Click on the free newsletter button. Our first story brings us to Fiji, where the Adventist Church responded to serious allegations about the president's improper behavior towards a minor 28 years ago. Adventist Views section focused on a variety of stories on U.S. politics, including the Christian case for Kamala Harris and a look at Christian nationalism. In addition to that, I recorded a podcast and video conversation with former communication director for the North American Division, Dan Weber, and we looked at the question about how public Adventists should be, especially folks in leadership positions, about their political and especially candidate choices. And one of the fun things that we did this week is the Spectrum team shared some of the spookiest things about growing up Adventist. And so if you look at our top 10 list, from church customs to eerie end-time tales, everyone highlighted the things that make Adventist culture unique and sometimes unsettling. Just a playful look at Adventism's quirks. Finally, let's dive into this week's current stories. Those are the short news items that we have on the left side of the website. We have a report on ASI Europe. That's the Adventist Service and Layman's organization. They had a convention that included representatives from 16 countries held in Sofia, Bulgaria. And the event centered on the theme Forward in Christ, mobilizing professionals and business leaders as well as young Adventists looking for a way to be mission-driven in their service across the continent. Also in the UK, troubling revelations emerged on Channel 4, an investigation that exposed decades of sexual abuse by Donald Kelly, a prominent Adventist member. Despite warnings, the church's response appears to have been insufficient, raising calls for accountability. And finally, in positive news, Kettering College has teamed up with Wilberforce University to address the nationwide nursing shortage, focused there in the Midwest in Ohio, opening pathways for Wilberforce graduates to get accelerated nursing program support at Kettering that will increase healthcare diversity, workforce, and train the next generation of nurses. Thanks for turning in to Spectrum's weekly recap. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on these stories and much more each week. Thank you, and see you next week.